Hi, my name is Pastor Jerry Ingalls from First Baptist Church in Newcastle, Indiana, and we are on a journey together of studying the Bible, one chapter at a time. I'm running a short devotional thought on every chapter of the Bible, and I'm sharing those with you. Today, we're looking at Esther chapter 7. Are you quick to judge other people's actions as deserving justice? Be warned of your hasty cry for justice. So often, we are guilty too, though we justify our own actions and we cry out for mercy for ourselves. Jesus teaches us to choose our response wisely in Matthew 7, verse 2. For in the way you judge, you will be judged. And by your standard of measure, it will be measured to you. At the second banquet with King Ahasuerus and Haman, Queen Esther finally requested for the king to preserve her life and the life of the Jewish people from the wicked Haman. You can read this in Esther 7, verses 1 to 6. With a great reversal, Esther 7, verse 10 ends the climatic confrontation with the king's judgment, and I quote, "So they hanged Haman on the gallows which he had prepared for Mordecai, and the king's anger subsided." It is ironic, don't you think, that Haman was hung on the very gallows he had built for Mordecai, whose only crime against Haman had been a breach of royal etiquette. He wouldn't bow down to Haman when he rode by him at the king's gate. You can see that in Esther 3, verse 2 to 3, and Esther 5, verse 9. In response, Haman built an 80-foot gallows for Mordecai and wrote a decree to murder every single Jew in the Persian Empire. You can read that in Esther 3, verses 4 to 6, and Esther 5, verses 10 to 14. Quite the overstep of judgment on Haman's part. But people are still making rash judgments to this day. Examples of this are seen in everyday society. We see them in road rage incidents. We see them in school shootings across our nation. While you may feel justified in your own mind to bring a judgment upon another person, stop. Choose wisely and remember the grace God gave you when you deserved wrath. And I quote, "But God demonstrates his own love toward us, in that while we were yet sinners, Christ died for us." Romans 5, verse 8. Seize the moment and give grace to those who don't deserve it. In doing so, you are partaking in the divine nature. 2 Peter chapter 1, verses 2 through 11. This is the way of the gospel of Jesus Christ. Seize the moment.